your immune system with this cleanse is going to take a massive boost. 80% to 90% of the people that do this cleanse because it's going to make you lose a lot of weight. Why are people so suddenly losing a minimum of 6 pounds? 4 pounds is the absolute lowest from just one person out of maybe about 20,000 or 30,000 that's used to colon cleanse. Why are people, and I think 27 pounds over a period of 24 hours is the highest that I know we have recorded. Everybody doesn't get back in contact with us to tell us what they're losing. But yeah, you're going to lose a lot of weight. It's not going to be all fat. Yeah, you're going to lose a lot of fat weight. But the parasites in your body, they weigh something. So if you could grab them and put them on the scale, they weigh something. The bucket load of mucus that just went out of your body, it weighed something. Yeah? The backed up waste impacted feces, yeah, that was in your system, it weighed something. Greetings, my name is Shango from Osanyin Herbs. This is another instruction video on how to do the Atunbi colon and systemic cleanse watermelon and pumpkin seed protocol. Yeah, what you're going to need one big watermelon, seeded, organic. I say again, seeded, organic. The purpose of the watermelon is to draw parasites out from everywhere they've dug a hole, inside your bone marrows, inside your liver, inside your kidney, inside your brain. They smell the sugar and they come to feed. Yeah? The seeds in the watermelon has a little bit of action to paralyze them, but not as much as pumpkin seeds. I have 300 grams here that I've slightly roasted for about 2 minutes just to make the smell pop, because it's got one of the loveliest aroma. And when you blend it with the watermelon, goodness, it's heaven. I mean heaven. You know that song, don't you? Most importantly of all, you're going to need the Atunbi colon and systemic cleanse. I'm going to be using 2 capsules today, yeah, for a thorough cleanse. I hear people say they need 1 capsule. Yes, 1 capsule would do the job. 2 capsules would do a better job because it will give you a complete systemic cleanse. That's why we call it the complete systemic cleanse. You're going to blend the watermelon and the pumpkin seed. And once it's all blended, you roast the pumpkin seed, obviously. You blend the watermelon separately. When the watermelon is blended and seeded, usually you would need 2 pitchers this big. This is a 1.5, maybe 1, yeah? But a watermelon this size would make 2 pitchers of this, and it's no use wasting it. Use it for your cleanse. You're also going to need some water. Sorry, I forgot about that. I have 3 bottles of 4.5 liters here. That's what you would need if you were cleansing with just water. You've added the volume of the watermelon, just go with the way you feel. Yeah, this is what you need to blend with. Yeah, there's no rule to that now. But my blender has just this morning packed up and it's not working. So I've looked around and I found a single silver thing, and this I think is about 50 to 75 cl, maybe about 75 cl. If it's 75 cl, you work out the number. This would hold 3 liters, 12. This would be 3 liters. If yours is 50 cl, then you need to make 6 of these. Yeah, you're using 300 grams of pumpkin seed. So technically, if you have a 50 cl thing, you would need 50 grams per pitcher. Yeah, and if you're using the 150, you just need to divide it 300 grams into 2. Okay, so in the meantime, I'm going to cut out this. I'm going to cut out. Somebody asked me, how do you cut out watermelon? He didn't know. Yeah, you're going to dip this. I'm cut. Yeah, my knife. Sorry. Goodness. It's all right. It's all right. I can't hear cut because I'm also the man behind the camera. All right. So I'm just going to cut this out. I'm going to turn it to myself now. No, I'm not going to turn it to myself. Yeah, and you just cut this down again, like so. You dip this, and you pop it out. Yeah, and I'm gonna put this aside. That's why I got this this one here, so that I can use it to cut it into little bits. Yeah, that I'm gonna feed into the blender. I should really be doing this on close-up, but I'm also the camera person. That's it. I'm gonna eat that later. I'm gonna sit it aside here. So I'm just going to take this and fill it into this. Being very mindful that there's a phone here recording sound, and I don't want, yeah. And I'm gonna take the back of a very small knife and just run through it, so that you should do all of this before you put it in the blender. Hold on. I'm also mindful of the camera height. Come on. All right. All right. All right, so I'm gonna tie this up. Yeah. Have I connected the blender? No, I haven't. I might go out of screen for a second. The light is also connected to this. God help me. Don't blow, please. All right, so I'm gonna sit this in here. Yeah. This is plugged in, yes. And just let it blend down for about 3 minutes. Yeah, until the watermelon seeds are nicely blended, about 3 minutes, no more. Yeah. All right. So that's what you do. Remember, preferably use the big pitcher, because you're going to need quite a bit of this. But if you're using the small single server, you can do it in stages. Now this is blended down. This is sweet. They hear me. The parasites can hear you. They know you're going to kill them today. So I'm just going to take about, about 50 grams of the pumpkin seed. Then I'm going to put that back there. I'm making a mess here. And I'm going to blend that down again for about 3 minutes, until I'm sure that the seed and the liquid is well blended together. Yeah, so I just let that roll and roll. All right, we're assuming that it's well blended now. Fantastic. Okay. This has the loveliest, the smell of it will beat anything out for drink. Oh, yeah. All right. You're going to need 1 hour before your cleanse. Not yet, time for the capsule. 1 hour before your cleanse, you take a full glass of this. That's 1 hour before you take your first capsule. Take a full glass of this. I'm not going to drink all of this down because obviously I don't have enough of it. Yeah? So I finish a full glass. Yeah? I wait a half an hour after the first glass of this. I've not taken my capsule yet at this point. A half hour after my first glass, I'm going to take another glass of this. What has happened in that time? I drank down the first glass. It's enough now. The parasites from your feet, from your brain, from between the ones that make your hand go slump or the ones that lock up your hands, they're sending the wrong brain signal. They can all smell the sugar. So they're thinking, okay, what's this dude doing? Or what's this lady doing? And they've gone up there and they've oh goodness, this tastes nice. And they're just going to have a taste. They don't trust you. They know you want to kill them today. They know you're going to be using your cleanse today. Well, you're supposed to use it, and they're supposed to grab the capsule and go hide it in between your bone marrow, or wrap themselves around the capsule like kamikazes, and they die anyway. So they're going backward. They're singing, they're dancing, and the other parasites, the smart ones, that are still hiding away, they're going to wait, they're going to take their time. They're not just going to rush out. And all of a sudden, the dancing and singing goes down. A few of the parasites, they're drying. The watermelon is still shaking their head and thinking. So the other parasites are going, hey, dude, you drunk? And so they come up and they have a drink, and they can't move, they can't go anywhere, but they're just up there shaking. They're not dead yet. This juice is going to paralyze them for between 45 minutes to 1 hour. So a half an hour or even 20 minutes after you take your second glass, you take your first capsule of Atunbi colon cleanse with a half a glass of this. So there you go. And just knock it down. Usually I like to put a mouthful and just throw the capsule so that I don't taste the capsule. We use vegan capsules anyway. But you get the drink. You take your second capsule with another half a glass of this. Do things around the house. Move around. The colon cleanse, Atunbi, colon and systemic. Atunbi colon and complete systemic cleanse works with body heat. Yeah, so as you move around and the body warms up, it gets heated up in there. Yeah. So, at this point, some of the parasites are waking up and they're getting knocked out for real now. They're getting shredded. They're getting beat down for real now. The cleanse is also pulling toxins from your brains, from your feet, from in between your joints. Yeah, it's loosening up things gradually. Yeah, you might feel a little bit of cramp. Some of the new parasites that are coming up just before they go paralyzed, they go limp, they're locking onto your organs now because they think that you got their friends in a spell, you got them on lockdown. Yeah, so they're locking up to your throat, up to your organ. They're doing everything. They're sending the wrong signals to your brain. Yeah, they're saying stop this, but you just keep up with it. When your bowel movement starts, I have an extra glass here. Every time you go to the bathroom, yeah, you drink 1 full glass of water. Yeah, and you keep going to the bathroom drinking water. Yeah, waste is going out, toxins is going out, parasites is going out, dead cellular tissues are going out, mucus is going out of your body, but also the cleanse is also recycling your body, the water in your body. It's flushing it, it's recycling it. Yeah, so you're going to lose some water. You don't want to be dehydrated. So every time you use the bathroom, please drink 1 glass of water. After a little while, it might be 4 hours for some people, our bodies are different. Yeah, after a little while, your stool is going to get very soft and mushy and then liquidy. Now you know that you're at the rinse stage now. And just like when your washing machine washes with soap, it's doing the wash, and that lasts about 15 seconds, and it uses a little bit of water, has about 2 revolutions. Yeah, but now when it's going to rinse, it just keeps pumping water into the machine because that's what's going to happen now. So when your stool gets very liquidy, yeah, you need to increase your water intake to between 2 glasses and 1.5 full glass. Yeah, And you keep drinking water like that until your cleanse is over. And how do you know your cleanse is over? Because the water coming out of your rectum area, your butt, will be as clear as this water going into your mouth. Your cleanse is over. You are as clean as the first day that you came into the world. Be good to yourself. The parasites that were clogged around your arteries and that's increasing your blood pressure, pushing it to the brink. Yeah, they're dead now. They're gone. They're not there anymore. They can't do nothing to you. So if you had high blood pressure, there was a clinical emergency before. 210, 220 over 120, 130. That's something we see every day. Your cleanses lasted 12 hours. That blood pressure is normalized now, or it's close to it. The kind of reading we get is from that kind of number, clinical emergency, down to about, say 78 over 124, 122. Bucket load of mucus that had encased your organs, they're gone now. Yeah? The parasites, that took the nutrients in your food, turned it into waste product, and excreted that waste product into your body. They are dead, they're gone now, they're flushed, they're down the drain. The sugar addict parasite is gone. It can't, your blood sugar is probably going to drop by about 120 points. That's only if you have too much blood sugar. If you already have low blood sugar, your cells are working. They're compensating. Your organs are working, pushing, what needs to go where, channeling things properly now. The drug addict parasite is gone out of you. The booze addict parasite is gone out of you. The sugar addict parasite is gone out of you. The junk food parasite is gone out of you. The bad habit, yes, I said bad habit parasite, is gone out of you. The depressive parasite is gone out of you. You feel happy, you feel well. The toxins in your body are gone now. Yeah? The dead cellular tissues are gone now. Yeah? The backed up waste feces from the steak that you ate 3 months ago. That you thought was totally... I'm being serious about this. And I'm going to tell you a little story about this. There was a lady friend of mine that did the cleanse, and I stayed with her throughout the cleanse, and everything was, things just went pear-shaped. I didn't understand it, and all of a sudden I couldn't reach her on the phone, so I get in the car and I drive over, and they say she's in the hospital. And I go to the hospital, and they said they need to pump her stomach. And I'm saying the cleanse can't possibly do that to you. She's panicking. What did I take? I said, you took a cleanse, all organic, 44 organic herbs that are tested to be very friendly with your body. So when they did a test of what came out of her, you would not believe this. Dead cellular tissue from a miscarriage that she had almost 3 years ago. So she had a miscarriage 3 years before that. They vacuum cleaned her body. The body is supposed to independently be able to flush out all of this. She had dead cellular tissue from a miscarriage she had 3 years before that, poisoning her body. This was somebody that couldn't get up from bed. 5 minutes later, she was tired. She was this, she was that. Oh, goodness. She came home. She said, I don't care if this is going to kill me. I want to take 5 capsules. I said, no, you're not going to take 5 capsules. Rest your body. Before the next morning, she had already done a cleanse. She had already gone through another cleanse. And she's a fantastic body that's just addicted to the cleanse now because she regained her body, she regained her health. So please, where did we leave out? This cleanse is going to give you back your health, but it's not going to be the answer to your health. Now, it puts your health back in your control. because the parasites that wanted to own your health, they're gone now. Your immune system with this cleanse is going to take a massive boost. Let your food be your medicine. It's not about cleansing every 4 months. Everything you eat should be enhancing your health. So you can eat no processed food. Leave animal products alone. Yeah? At least for the first 10 days after your cleanse. I'm not preaching to you now because everything ain't for everybody. You know? I'm vegan don't mean you gotta be. If you are, no, you're gonna be a lot healthier. But you gotta see that for yourself. You gotta make that decision for yourself. You gotta walk yourself there. Yeah? But I beg you, leave animal products alone for the first 10 days after your cleanse. Just as the colon is the gateway to good health, happiness, wellness, and all that, the colon is also a path to death. So your colon is so clean, mucus is gone, parasites is gone. If you put poison in your body, it's going to poison you faster. Go with the very green, alkaline vegetables and fruits and nuts that's going to push your body's alkaline level to that point where diseases, viruses, unfriendly bacteria cannot possibly survive. So please, 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 be good to yourself. Eat healthy, eat very healthy. Think health. This is the time when you really, 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 really need to cleanse, because every immune boosting herbs or food that you eat now, it's going straight to your organs. It's going straight to your cells. The immune cell action in your body is on overdrive now. I don't know if I emphasize this enough. Be good to yourself. Be absolutely, absolutely good to yourself. Let your food be your medicine. Stay away from food, a lot of food that's highly acidic. Stay away from habits that are highly acidic. You're happy now. A lot of people say, why am I happy? You're happy because you're naturally made to be happy. Your body, your organs, and everything, all work together. Your spirit, your physical, they all work together for this happy human being. Bless your Creator for making you happy. Bless your Creator for giving you back your health. Bless your Creator for creation, because in blessing your Creator, you are blessing yourself. I know this video is long. Please pause it, stop it, and if you felt it was too long, you should have paused to the point where you got a complete instruction, which is all that you came looking for. That's fantastic. Great. Thank you. Glad you watched it that long. You meditate to still your mind. When you meditate to still your mind, you're cutting frequencies. You're cutting transmission. And 99.9% of people that will share this advice together around the table seriously will come back and say, oh goodness, I'm meditating, and it starts like a voice that sounds like mine on overdrive, just thinking here and there. And how did I all of a sudden know that this was not my voice? What are these voices I'm hearing in my sleep, in my dream? How do I now know that I'm no longer dreaming? It's almost like I'm watching a video. I'm halfway in between sleep and wakefulness. It's almost like something is trying to... I know you would struggle to believe this, but humans have not dreamt in a long time. You say you're dreaming, you see a car driving towards you, and you're flying and you're happy, running away from danger, from the police. You're a universal force. If you were really dreaming, and 10 fleets, I'm not joking now, if 10 squadrons, formations of F-35 was flying towards you, if a formation of B-52 was flying towards you, there was 10 aircraft carrier coming to attack you. It's a spiritual world. You don't have the limitations of this physical body. The destroyers, the aircraft carriers, within that dream, if you was dreaming, it will take you about 2 seconds for you to decide if you want to send them under the sea or if you want them flying against each other. It will take you about 2 seconds for you to decide if by communication with the wind, you need to wave your hand and feel, and feel mighty and say, ah, and they crash against each other. If you need to decide if you want them bombing each other. It doesn't make sense. It's not happening. You're not dreaming. You're watching a video. Video that starts, they're drawing you in with the flying dreams. It starts with that, and soon it's more things that create fear and solidify fear. Fear of yourself, fear of what you might be, of parts of yourself, aspects of yourself that you might not know. You are not gay. You cannot be gay 1,000,000%. You're not homosexual. Tingling sensation experience when something is trying to readapt or reshape your belief of reality. Yeah? You feel a tingle in your butt. You didn't feel a tingle. The tingle was always under your armpit. Something just drew your attention to it. Your lips tingled at the same point as your feet tingled, but your attention didn't go to your feet. Now, that belief system is getting more solidified. These things need to live their fantasies through you. They're weak. They are worthless. Yeah? I said that again. They are worthless in comparison to you as a human being. Oh, goodness. If you're dreaming of having sex, yeah? And some people call this wet dreams. You're being raped. Sex is classified as a consensual act between two adults, male, female. Yeah? You didn't consent in the dream. Did you go out on a date in the dream, or did you just find yourself in the bedroom? No, you say, oh goodness, I felt good about it. Okay, so they gave you some dead drug in the dream. Yeah? And you drank some dead drug and this thing that looks like your husband, not your husband, a bad actor. Yeah? Playing out its fantasies in your dreams. You had to create a belief system in you. The immense privilege that the Creator has granted you as a cell within His body to physically interact. So they need to physically interact through beings like you that are privileged to be able to physically interact. Yeah? With other privileged beings like the trees, like the grass, like the flowers, like the honeybees, to taste for real. They would love to taste something, but they can only taste it through your tongue. We're humans. There are things that want to be in your position. Somebody knows something that they're not telling you. Somebody let out something that they're not telling us. Yeah, Satan walks his thing in different ways. Weak, insignificantly weaker than you. Surround yourself with people that you love. Hug your children, kiss your wife repeatedly. Kiss her, and once you kiss her again. Yeah? Be around your friends. Yeah, be good to them. Take them something to eat if they're not well. Don't call the ambulance first before you know how sick they are. Take them something to eat. Take them a pie. See what you can do to offer assistance. They tell us if we see an old person dying on the street, they used to tell us, hey, CPR, everybody learns CPR. Now, if we see somebody fall down, everybody. Oh! My name is Shango, and some people are doing something that is going to blow up like egg in their face. And when this blows up, we are going to see each other on the good side. Stay well, stay blessed, stay happy, stay healthy.